We're back.
Again.
We're back.
Yes.
It's been a long time since that last episode.
Yes.
But we're back.
Well, for the listeners, it's been a hot minute. It's been way too long since the last episode of the Hawk's Nest podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But today is going to be quite an interesting story. We're going to be talking about the librarian who had a meth lab.
This is, again, one of the craziest true stories from my early teaching career. I am often shocked that these things really happened, but they did. Yes.
Yes. This is a different take on the popular show Breaking Bad.
This is so far before Breaking Bad. This is years before Breaking Bad. Years and years and years before. And it's just one of those, you can't make this
Maybe
up,
inspired.
Right? Maybe it did inspire Breaking Bad. You know, it was all in the newspapers and everything, just like the last story. So this is the same school. I'll just say that this is the same school I was at with Teeny Tiny Tenny 2 and the cop killer / shooter. Mm-hmm. And so it comes out of the same era. And so this story is like a little bit interesting because you've got all these characters, you know, on campus. You've got the principal, you've got the librarian, you have all the teachers. The teachers are all quirky. Junior high teachers, this was junior high, are like a little quirky and crazy themselves because the kids are kind of quirky and crazy.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be like a special person.
Looking back to junior high and some of my teachers, I'm like, yeah, they definitely have different personalities, especially for each subject. Yes,
exactly. And they're like pronounced, like the science teacher is very like, crazy science-y or something. and you kind of be able to roll with everything and not take things too personally. And you're usually a bit of a character. So it turns out that at this school, our librarian was a bit of a character, like the school librarian. But her character, we thought, was the proverbial cat lady.
Okay.
Right? The cat lady. And, you know, that's a kind of an unfair term. Maybe that's like overused or not nice to say or whatever.
Yeah.
But
there's definitely negative connotation for that.
Negative connotations for it.
But it's not a horrible thing to be a cat lady.
No, it's not. And there's also some very positive connotations with cat lady.
Yeah.
Like if you think about the cat lady, she's like very, very sweet.
Yes.
And nice. I mean, this is a really nice, sweet lady. She loves cats. Right? Mm-hmm. Cats are her life. And she goes home and the cat lady, you know, that denotes that she's single. You know, she doesn't have a partner or anything. Yeah. Usually the cat, because she's the cat lady. Yeah. And then there's the crazy cat lady. Yes. And this would be a little different. This was not the crazy cat lady. This would be like the sweet, nice. And it's almost like this, she was like the sweet aunt. You know, the nice, sweet aunt that you have, mm-hmm. and you come over and she's sweet to you and she saves you little things and this is her reputation. Like, this was like this sweet cat lady, librarian lady. Mm-hmm. And she loved her books and she loved her literature and she made this really nice, warm environment in our junior high school mm-hmm. library. So it was like, you just don't see this coming, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
Right?
Not the stereotype or stereotypical, meth head.
No.
Or meth cook.
Yes, exactly. So that is just crazy, right? So, all right. So we would do things like go into the library and she'd get books ready for the class. And then she'd talk to, I mean, it was great. She would do all these great things for the kids. So we had just loved her. Everybody loved her. And, but we would also have meetings in there, staff meetings. So one day, so there's some foreshadowing to this story. Like, the little signs here that like maybe something could go this direction. So I'm in this meeting and I'm bored because these staff meetings are boring. And so I'm a book person. I used to be a lit major. So I'm pulling books off the shelf during the meeting and I'm reading these books and I'm like, that's cool. And I'm just kind of thumbing through them. And I'm in the science section. So I pull this book out and this book in a junior high school library was titled something like Hallucinogenic Plants and Where to Find Them in the Wild in Southern California.
Very specific.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, hold on.
And I personally think that's perfect for junior high public school.
Exactly. That's the book that should be in there.
Yes.
There you go. Exactly. So I'm like looking at this book and I'm like, wait a minute, what? And I'm like thumbing through it and it like literally is like, here's the picture of the plant.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's like where in the foothills of Southern California you would generally find this plant.
Dang.
And then here are the hallucinogenic properties if you eat or cook this plant or something like that.
Wow.
Right? Yes. So this is in the library of a junior high school. Yes.
Yeah, wow.
So I'm like, that's crazy. So the meeting's over and I pull it out and I think I'm like the hero here. Like I've just saved a child
Yes.
or some children from checking. Oh, and by the way, this is back in the day when you'd open up a book.
It'd be stamped.
It'd be stamped.
When it was checked in, checked out.
And this bad boy had been checked in and checked out a few times. And I'm like, oh no. So I'm like, this has to be before she was the librarian. Like
Yeah.
what, it was just like left over from before she got here.
Or a student brought it in.
Yes, but it had a barcode for the library. But I know exactly what I thought. Like, is this a joke? Like that somebody slipped this, maybe it's a joke, right? Somebody slipped this in, a student, an 8th grader, right? An 8th grade boy.
Yeah,
would do this. I'm going to take this book and I'm going to slip it into school. But no, it was official. It was legit. So I bring it up and I'm like, hey, nice librarian. Check out this book that I just found in the library. Like, what's this all about? Like, look, what got snuck into your library? Like, can you believe this is here? And I showed it to her and she looked at it and she had this like look of recognition. So it wasn't like this surprise.
It wasn't new to her.
It wasn't. And she's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. So
what are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do? Like, we got to get this book out of here, right? I mean, the kids are going to check this out and like go find these plants or I don't know what they're going to do. And she goes, you don't understand. We don't censor books. And I'm like, theoretically, I can get behind that. Like, you don't want the man censoring all information, right? You know, it's like,
but there's certain books that there's certain topics, I would say, that you keep out of public schooling.
Or juveniles, out of the hands of juveniles.
Yeah.
Like, if you're an adult and you want to go read, you know, the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, if you want to go read that.
Or under guidance of your teacher because you're studying Marxism or something like that. That's totally appropriate. Like, totally get that. But hallucinogenic plants and their many uses and how to identify them in the wild
is not the classes you need to graduate. It's not in any subject.
No, it's not in any subject. It shouldn't be there. And it shouldn't be in the hands of 12-year-olds.
Yes.
By my reckoning. But she was totally unconcerned by this. And we don't censor books. So I'm like, wow. Okay. I don't know. But she took it. So I thought, okay, she's probably going to put it
hopefully she'll hold on to
put it in the back room
or
or some kind of, so I didn't think any more about it. I thought, oh, she's handling it, right? She's handling the book. So, okay. So I think a whole year went by. I don't think this happened the same year. I think a whole year went by. There's no incidents. She's the nice librarian. She's great. Everybody loves her. It's all good. And then this didn't even happen during the school year. Then, like in the last story, Teeny Tiny Tenny 2 and the Cop Killer, it's summer vacation. I'm reading the local newspaper and I see a very jarring headline. Meth Lab Librarian.
Wow.
I'm like, I'm going to read that.
Yeah,
that's a headline.
Eye-catching.
That is eye-catching. And I start reading, and sure enough, it starts out with name of school, the school where I teach. Public school librarian is caught in the neighborhood, and this was a new custom-built neighborhood. Like, not some rundown shack somewhere.
Yeah.
She lived in a very nice home.
Very nice.
In a nice part of this neighborhood that was new. Like, these homes were like 5 years old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And there was a police raid on that premises. They arrested nice librarian lady and her, wait for it, Wait for it.
Boyfriend.
Yes, her boyfriend. It all comes down to evil men. Yes, that's what it is. This guy. So anyway, so they both get arrested, and they were cooking up meth, amphetamine drugs in their garage of this nice house in a nice neighborhood. Nobody would even think anything about it.
Yeah.
Nobody would suspect her at all.
Yeah.
At all. And he was, of course, selling the drugs. And the black market or whatever he was doing.
But he was sort of running it all.
He ran the whole show is what he did.
Yeah.
What it comes out, of course, in the end, and they both go to prison. So she's obviously not the librarian when I get back to school at the end of summer. And of course, the story gets out and we get more details that she had like befriended him at some bowling league or some kind of thing, and he told her just that whole thing. Like some people had met him. I didn't know.
Okay.
Some people had met him, and they were like getting creeper vibes.
Yeah,
big time on this guy. But she was not, because she'd like never had a boyfriend before.
Oh,
and she was like 30s ish, 40 maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. So this was like she was ready to be in love. Like this was her first love.
She was excited that someone was interested in her.
Excited, and he was sweet talking her.
Yeah,
and doing all that stuff. But really, behind the scenes, he's like, perfect deal, librarian lady's garage. Right.
This is my cover up.
I'm gonna move in here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and he started doing it. And he did. And so so the details are, he totally just sweet talked her and fooled her, and just, it was really a super sad situation.
It was really sad.
And she went along with it. And, but they got caught and she got fired, and she went to prison, and it was her house. So, and
she was an accomplice.
She totally was. And she was totally knew what was happening. She did. And she looked the other way for this evil man. And she lost her amazing, awesome librarian position at the school that she could have had for her whole life, working with kids, doing great things, except for that one book, though. Except for that one book. That was a little suspicious. But besides that, she just threw it all away for this sweet-talking bad guy who totally used her and took her down. And that's a really sad story, too.
Yeah.
So these two stories don't have great endings, but they really happened.
But they're interesting stories.
Yes, so the moral of this story, I mean, ladies or guys, don't fall for the sweet talker, like, right? I don't know what's the message there. Don't look the other way when your partner's doing bad stuff.
Yeah, I would say be careful what you're getting into.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great partners out there, but there's also quite a few bad partners out there
who can really lead you astray.
Yes.
I would say see the signs, know the signs, walk away. There. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah. That could go on like a PSA poster or something.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let's start putting that up. See the signs.
What was it?
See the signs. We'll just have to rewind it.
See the signs.
Something the signs. Know the signs?
See the signs. Know the signs. Walk away.
Is it know the signs, see the signs, walk away? See the. I like it better. See the signs, say the signs, walk away. So let's do it on 3.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. See the signs. Know the signs. Walk away. And that is the moral of the story.
Yeah.
The Librarian and Meth Lab.